didn't get on balance quick enough.
Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Outside ball. And there's the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Garland with it. Yep, it counts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Ball no good. And it's done in the corner. Outside Garland. Lopez right side. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
A big who can score from anywhere. Lopez is a tough guy to track defensively.
Here's Ball. That one good for 2.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Garland. Shoots over Ball. And it's done in the corner. Outside Leonard. The 11-footer. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Charlotte, trailing by 2. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
Outside Leonard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And that one good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Here's Kneppel. Here's Ball. Pass to Kneppel. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Ball. And here is Bridges. Mathurin with some nice defense. Leonard attacking. And an intentional foul right there. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Hornets trailed by 4. Outside, Green. White is double. Back to Green. Charlotte moving it around. Here's James. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And it's White missing. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Leonard. Tillman grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
James outside. Trying to end the drought. And the dunk by
two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pulls up, and he gets it to go from the corner. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Pass to Batum. Now Mathurin. Back to Batum. Hits it from three-point range. Batum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Clippers leading by 3. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Hornets with possession here. Outside, Green. Outside, James. Good work there as it goes. James has got 6 points. And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, Mathurin. Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. White with it. Jones covering. Here's Green. And Green slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Several teams changing it up here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside Mathurin. Outside Jones. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. He's got 5.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
It's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Miller, right side. Pass to Kneppel. It's stolen by Jones. There's Garland. It's good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And the Clippers making a change here. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Lopez, no luck. To the wing on the left. Kneppel wide open, and he fires. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backwood.
Leonard with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 6.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Kneppel. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
Textbook use of the pick and roll by the rookie Kneppel. I love how opportunistic this young man is in these sets.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Ball gets double teamed. Miller outside. It's hauled in by Dunn. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On defense, the Hornets, they lead by 4. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Ball.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Garland attacking.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Whoa! He flew in there!
Wow! Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Garland. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's White. Outside, James. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 10. Inside. Here's Lopez. Backed in off the glass. Lopez has got his 2nd basket.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Pass to Tillman. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Green draws the double. Now James. Outside White. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White. Clippers trail by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Drains it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And good that time. White's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Leonard. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's White. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Hornets leading by 7. There's a screen. Here's White. Count it. White's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Count that one.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
White goes in.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bogdanovich looking around. And he banks in the layup.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Pass to Tillman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Good on the shot.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Outside Mathurin. Goes up again. Offensive rebound. Back to Jones. And at last, they get one to fall. Now, just a 3-point Hornets lead. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Hornets ahead. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Garland left side. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Left side Jackson. All alone. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Deep 2 from Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's the screen to the inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Clippers making a change here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Here's Bridges. And it's very penetrating. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Now, here's Garland. Leonard fires. That's off. Bridges inside. Knocks down the 3.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Outside Bogdanovich. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
Here's Miller. Outside ball. Here's the teardrop. And yeah, it's good.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Outside Leonard. Trained from outside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Miller. Outside Bridges. Outside ball. No good on the layup. Clippers trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And down it goes.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Oh, what a play inside. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. It gives him that magic touch.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And here is Los Angeles now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
The 3 goes down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Fires the three. Buries the deep ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. And stolen by Miller. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops in that stretch. Is their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly